DamageOnline.com. Put it in your browser.
Damage. Fergie.
Hey man, this is ASAP Ferg, that Fergenstein, and you're now rocking out with DJ Damage. Put him in the dirt. Bang him!
Yo, it's your boy DJ Damage, man, the future legend, the Fresh Prince of the radio. You already know, repping DJDamageOnline.com. I got my man, the Trap Lord himself, ASAP Ferg. We in this piece, man.
What's poppin', kid?
Look, man, we gonna talk a lot about fashion. We talk about everything real quick.
Yo, talk about everything, bro.
One thing I want to talk about first, though, is fashion. So, your brother, I seen him in LA, ASAP Rocky.
Right.
And, you know, he was talking about the hip-hop countdown thing, whatever.
Right.
But one thing that stood out to me, he said, you know, I started a lot of trends.
Man, he started a lot of trends, but not even to get off the topic of like what he did for hip-hop. Like let's not mistake where let's not forget where hip-hop was going. A couple months ago.
Talk to him, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like the East Side is kind of like the East Coast. Well, I'm not even gonna say the East Coast. ASAP, who's representing the Beast Coast, the East Coast,
the whole mob.
Exactly, is bringing that feeling back. Like we bringing that love back to hip hop. Like, and people gotta recognize that. Like, ain't nobody was using that double time flow before he brought that Bone Thugs flow back to music. Now they want to use that. Now they want to use the Houston flow, and you know what I'm saying, chop the music up and all of that. Nobody was doing none of that. That's music alone.
So musically, you
music
saying
alone.
ASAP the mob gave the East Coast an identity?
Not even just the East Coast. We gave our culture.
There you go.
An identity. It's
Talk
a bunch
to
of
him.
kids that's like us. You know what I'm saying? And they're not paying homage. You know what I'm saying? And paying, I don't even like to use that word because I don't want people to take that out of context as if like, you know, we're not New Jacks. We are New Jacks, but it's what it's worth. Like you have to give it. You gotta give it up. Like you gotta we really like making something happen.
I want you to be specific when you say the double time. I want you to really talk about the trends that you feel like when your mob really got on the scene that y'all started and you see a lot of people doing now. I want you to be real specific.
Well, I'm talking about like the whole like I'll be on the same shit. That's for Robert teaching Elijah. I'll be with the same clip. Shout out to Barbie and Elijah. Shout out to David the Young Messiah. Shout out to all of the young disciples. Shout out to Rocky Baba that fire. That flow. We brought that back.
But it's not just that. What else did y'all bring back?
We brought the like that flow, purple swag all the way. We brought the chopping like back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People was doing it, but we made it do what it was supposed to do. We took it to the plateau and like set standards for it. Now everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing
it. We brought the white uptowns back. Everybody was looking at those like Payless sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Mids. Nobody was wearing mid-ups. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where I want you to take it. I want them to take it where the clothing is at. I want y'all to talk about how y'all set trends not only for music, but actually for fashion and the style of a rapper.
Exactly. Like, no rappers was coming out with Divine first. Like, no rappers was coming out with long shirts, like looking like Jalabeers and all of that. Like we the first to do that, like dressing like lords, like we really young lords. Like.
And I'm glad you said that, dressing like Jalabeers, because you know in Philly we got a huge Muslim community, and a lot of people don't look at it like that. People look at it like this is a dress, it's a dress, but in Philly, and we already know as Muslims we wear Jalabeers and it's respected.
Exactly.
So I'm glad you pointed out. You know what? You might have changed a lot of people's thinking with this one, man. Yeah, that is true. Like lords.
Like in my new video that I'm dropping soon, it's called Persian Wine. I got a Jalabeer on, and the fabric is made of is from Alexander McQueen, like fabric. So it's like this paisley print, McQueen print, and it comes all the way down to my ankles. It's not a dress, it's a Jalabeer. That's what Muslims wear. For those who are closed-minded.
Yeah, for y'all that don't know,
look,
man.
We taking fashion to another level and another religion. Like, we treat this shit like a religion. We young lords.
I like that. I really like that. Now, I'm gonna move forward. I'm looking at a lot of blogs of other rappers, and I'm not comparing you to no other rapper. Right. But I see the strip club, throwing money, the balling out on cars. I have yet to see ASAP Ferg really do a blog like that. So with that being said, what does ASAP spend his money on? ASAP Ferg.
I got a blog. I mean, my
Are you balling out in the strip club?
Nah, I don't even like strip clubs.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I want to know, what on a day-to-day basis when you balling out, what does ASAP Ferg do?
Balling out is like chilling with a honey and just relaxing. I like watching movies. That's it, black and white movies. I like watching documentaries. That's balling out. Like, it's not what you can do with your money, it's what you do with your time.
Man, say that again to the camera, man.
It's not what you do with this, it's what you do with this.
There you go. Now, but I still want to talk about the money, because I got to. What's the most expensive thing you bought since you've been in the game?
My white gold teeth.
Oh, how much is that? A roundabout. You ain't got to give me specifics. Roundabout. Over. Say it's over something.
It's a couple stacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I already know you and the team, y'all always on the road. How does that work out with your personal life and with your family and all that?
My mom be missing me. She be texting me all of these articles she seen me in. I mean, she never thought this rapping thing would work. So, like, for her, it's like, wow. Like, my son is actually a signed artist on Funk Flex, 106 in Park.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to her. It's so weird. It's weird to me.
It is crazy, man. I mean, I ain't on the road yet, but for those people that do want to go on the road, you know, tell them, of course, the positives of being on the road. You know, I know it's a great experience, but also the other side to it, man. You know, the downside of it.
Positive to being on the road is that you get to share your music with masses and masses of people. What a lot of people don't know is work blew up like a year before it actually blew up over here in like New York and Philly and all of that. Like, we had a bunch of like white kids in dirty vans like jumping around to work. Like, they honed work. That was for them. You know what I'm saying? Pitchfork, Beta Fort, and Viceland and all of that. Like, that was them. Like Coachella. You know what I'm saying? Then it came to New York, Harlem. Now you got kids that's wearing the Timbs and the Trues and all of that. That's really rocking to it. So it's breaking boundaries because it started off over there, now it's over here. That's the benefit that you get from the road. And I got that through like traveling on the Drake tour, I was performing work, and traveling on the ASAP Mob tour, which I performed work. So the song is really like, it's been out there. It just went viral. The video went viral, made it to MTV, and now the song is just now making it to radio. You get what I'm saying?
That's how it work, man. Work.
Put them in the dirt. I know that sounds like a lot for y'all to take in, but
no, ain't a lot. A lot of rappers, man, always checking out, you know, what I'm doing, and I always try to give them something to encourage them. So for those rappers that were where you were at 18 months ago, what's some advice that they can really soak in that can help them get to that next step? You know what I'm saying? Something that you probably wish you would have known back then that you know now.
I mean, I even knew this back then. It's like, just be yourself. Like, when you, like Pac was himself. Biggie was himself. He was ugly, but his laughs and jokes made him the beautifulest person in the world. True. You know what I'm saying? And Pac was the trillest, like, of it all. Like, he was so trill. He said things that like was not cool, but it was just like, it was real. So like, just be yourself, and like, you'll make history.
There you go.
Just be yourself, because each individual has something special about them. And if you just be yourself, then that special thing will come out. You know what I'm saying? And like, nobody want to see two of the same people. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of person. Like, just be yourself.
I wish y'all, man, please take notice, man. Everybody got something about them that makes them different from the next person, man. Be yourself, man.
If you ugly, you ugly. Be ugly.
Be ugly. Don't be too ugly, though. Wash up. Don't be stinky and ugly.
But if you ugly, be jiggy.
Oh, there you go. Man, look, man, I appreciate your time, man.
No doubt.
You already know, man, I'm always repping your team, man. Shout out to the whole ASAP fan, man, the whole ASAP mob. Checking out DJDamageOnline.com. There you go.